well, we will wait to see if they can jump back in. We'll give it a little second.
Speaking of
Hey, what's happening?
Gary Thibodeau's watching.
Awesome. All
Hey,
right.
what's up,
We see everybody.
Man, y'all look like something that fell off the Black Pearl and floated ashore, brother.
They do, and it's still image.
The Black Pearl.
That are pirates and shit, bro.
So how was the show last night? What's up?
Man,
Awesome, bro. Awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look.
hey,
Dude.
it was a 420 friendly bar. That was the best part.
Yeah.
It's a good part of it.
That was the first time I've ever been able to say I played a show and watch people roll a joint at the same time.
Well, you never been to a few people's houses I know on a Tuesday.
Well, those are houses. That's not bars. That's
Sounds
not
like
a
a
venue.
normal everyday cage ritual, but
Hey, where's Tommy? Where's Tommy at? Show me Tommy. Hey, you never been to the Smile Inn? You never been to the Smile Inn in Paradise?
the who?
The Smile Inn in Paradise.
The Smile Inn and Parody. I've heard of it. I've never been there.
Never been there, man. You ain't from there. Get out of here.
Yeah. Well, I've never been to the Smile Inn either, so don't feel bad, everybody.
Here's a quick question because I grew up in the Zalmans, right? And I remember driving by Smile Inn and Paradise, going over there behind the church by the basketball courts like every day, right? And then Down came out with the Stone the Crow fucking video, and it said the Smile Inn. They walked into the Smile Inn. I'm like, dude, is this the same Smile Inn? Like, dude, I totally lost my shit for a minute.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's very possible, bro.
So
Speaking of Down, one of the bands last night played "Bury Me in Smoke."
Yes.
They played a couple.
And Domination by Pantera as well. But the smoke one was cool.
I went and got the hot tub at the hotel last night, and I buried myself in smoke too, brother. You know what I'm saying?
We actually by a waterfall right now in Oklahoma.
We're in a green state.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so you're in Oklahoma, which tells me that y'all are touring right now. So what's going on with that? Where's your next, destination?
The next show is October 30th in Metairie.
In Metairie? Is that Louisiana, right? Metairie,
yeah, Twist the Line.
Yeah. And then November we got Arkansas coming up.
Go to Arkansas.
Yep.
And we're back to the wall. Metairie.
Okay.
Man, y'all cutting up like a 7-year-old with a Marks a lot.
Yeah. It's
Oh man, where, bro?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me flip the camera.
Yeah. I feel really bad for y'all. Y'all are gonna look back at this like it looks like whenever y'all open your camera filter and you're like, "Woo! I didn't mean to open my camera filter and I looked rough." Like y'all are getting like, don't screenshot that.
Real quick for the people at home that don't know Chris Sampe, this fawn feathered cat and dog right here with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth, is also the drummer of an amazing band called, I don't know what they're called, but it's marijuana spelled backwards. I don't know how to pronounce it.
You can't pronounce it. Yeah, you've told me about that band, actually. I didn't know that they were related. Oh, we dropped out.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
And then they got Tommy over there is in how come I can't think of this damn band's name right now? Don't tell me. Nothing Sacred. Dude, I totally know it.
Okay, yeah. It took you a minute.
Chris in this one too. Yeah, I play in Nothing Sacred as well.
Yeah, but we don't count Chris in that band because he's just a mascot, like a cardboard cutout you put up in the corner over there.
So tell me about yourselves. I know that y'all know each other a lot, but the people watching might not. So, tell us a little bit about yourselves and what got y'all started in music and how y'all came together.
Let's see who's gonna go first.
I started playing in '98 at the age of 13 with Dad in a band called Typhoid Mary, which eventually broke off. been doing.
Oh, we're breaking up pretty bad. I can't hear nothing.
Is there a coffee shop in Little Niagara, Oklahoma? Oh yeah, there you go. I can hear you now.
All right, cool. There we go.
So, I'll start over, man. In '98, I started playing at 13 years old with my dad in a band called Typhoid Mary, which that ventured off to become an Oz. I did that for about 20 years, took a break, and Nothing Sacred was looking for a drummer at the time. Called Pat, and that's how I got hooked up with Mr. Tommy over here.
Sweet.
And been on the ride with them ever since. And then Tommy introduced me to this fucker. And I jumped on that bandwagon too.
Awesome.
All
right. And Unwed. What about you? What
Yeah.
about you, Derek?
Go ahead. So, started doing this shit. Picked up a guitar.
We're breaking up again.
Yep.
We're gonna have to probably.
Get in the middle of the.
Are we playing a video game or what's going on here?
Remix.
Bing, 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 bing.
Can't hear nothing. Oh man.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
I know it. All right. I think that. Yep, I knew we were going to lose connection. He's probably going to try to come back in, but I'm wondering if we should just reschedule so we can
Come on.
connect.
You know what this show means to me, Crystal.
Well.
So, Carrie said it was constricted Tron style.
Oh, yeah. Domo arigato.
Oh, are they coming back on?
It looks like they're trying to, but it looks like good old Mother Nature isn't going to let ya.
Oh, I heard something.
I'm just going to start doing, come on, let's do it.
Y'all can hear us?
We can hear you. Take us to your leader. Hey, there you go.
Hello.
So we came out the parking lot because we figured it'd probably be easier for y'all to, better reception, I'll say.
All right, we'll try this one out.
Well, let me point out something real quick. I don't know how much of this show y'all watched or past episodes. You were on one, Derek.
Yeah.
I talk about Tommy's guitar riffs all the time, dude. They're just so juicy and tasty to me. So where's he at? Show me Tommy.
He's just pulling up.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't hear what I said yet?
Oh, he's super upset. He was totally needing that. I needed him to hear that.
I did, from the bottom of the depths.
Yeah, from the depths of my soul.
Pirates of the Black Bayou over there, look.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. They're looking for a bottle of rum over there. That's where they're going. Y'all watch the Blair Witch Project, you know? It's going to be them looking for rum.
There's over there trying to steal somebody's crab traps to get dinner.
Oh, God. Oh, that's funny because the Mountain Dew. Oh, I was wondering if it would green screen it, but it did not because it's not green screen. I hear nothing.
Y'all can still hear us?
Yo, there you go. I can hear you now. All right, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
There you go. Catch up.
10-4. We got drugs in the city. 10-4.
I feel like I'm about to be beamed up, Scotty.
I feel like that was a techno beat. I felt like that was a techno beat.
Start going, Whoa.
Why do we do this to ourselves, Crystal?
I don't know, man. I don't know, but it's a good time. It's a good time. Well, let me hit them up, or one of us. I'm gonna hit them up and let them know we'll reschedule. Would you guys like to reschedule so we can hear you?
But Carrie asked, "Why is all the rum gone?" And that we just invented electric dance metal.
Yeah. Look, I mean, I'm glad we're innovators. Okay, it's what this is about. He didn't say we invented it. He just said electronic death metal, and I was like, straight up, we just invented that. Yeah. Anyway, look, Tommy just hit me, said that he wants to try his phone to send in the address. I guess the link or whatever. Okay. Yeah, you can copy and paste it because I don't have Tommy's. I got you. Mr. About we just totally did electric metal dance fucking remake of Omeo Gato. I can't believe I did that. Like, I did not even consider that we were actually live for that. You know what I mean? Did you not? Why am I like this? Because you love it. Oh man, I'm gonna put the still up real quick. Say you love it. Say it. I love it. So you can donate to members affected by Hurricane Ida through PayPal. By the way, GCMA Promotions, Justina@gmail.com, and these are GCMA members, by the way, that were affected by Hurricane Ida. You can also do that through Venmo, which is GCMA Fund Promo, is what that is. So, we've got somebody entering the waiting room. Let's admit Tommy. I'm trying to get back on the show myself. We connected to audio. Look, it looks like we're in the breakdown of the dance beat right now. What's up, yeah? Look, I think his stuff's muted. Hold on. Look, it's totally working and his stuff's muted. Ask to unmute. We can't hear you.
Okay, hey.
They totally busted us on like a nerd moment just now. You know what I mean? Hey, I have a curiosity question. Who's got what cell phone provider? I want to know how it works.
I got Verizon.
Got Verizon. He's got the best one. Okay. So Verizon is where it's at in Oklahoma right now. I hear you.
All right, so where are we? We were talking about how we got into the music and how we ended up meeting up.
Typo Nelly is what we were just talking about. It got to like there. I was in a band called Typo Nelly, and then it was like, Typo
and Mary. Yeah. So we could go ahead and start with Chris again if y'all want.
Sure, let's do this thing again.
I can't get back on the page, Crystal.
Okay, I'll send you the link.
Fair enough. All right. Yeah, we're gonna hand it off to Chris.
And in '98, at 13, I started playing in Typhoid Mary. I was playing guitar with my dad, and that branched off into a Naj room. And in 2003, I got in an accident. By the way, I was playing guitar at the time. 2003, I got in an accident which rendered the use of my left arm. So I took over on drums, playing drums one-handed until I rehabilitated my arm back. Naj room went on till about, say, 2013 was our last show at that time. A couple of years passed, I wasn't playing with nobody, and I hooked up with Nothing Sacred. That's how I got with Tommy over there. And then Tommy introduced me to this fuckhead here. So I jumped on that bandwagon too. And I've been rocking with these dudes ever since. And not to mention bringing...
Hold on now. Yeah. Did you say you were playing drums one-handed?
Yes, sir.
Why do I all of a sudden have a hankering for sugar?
Right? I do. I got fucking compared to Rick Allen. I was like, no, he plays with pedals and shit. Electronic drums. I'm doing all this, manually.
Oh my god.
At least y'all got that joke, because when I was thinking about it in my head, if I got a hankering from sugar, are people going to get this? You know what I mean? It's like totally hysteria style. You know what I mean?
Clayton wants some sugar poured on him.
Yeah, and then we started bringing an Osram back too. So now I got 3 projects going between Sacred, Constricted, and the Osram, and that's where I'm at now, man.
Hell yeah.
So when's the mini tour of all the bands where you got D-Rec, the Riot, and all that shit opening up?
Yeah.
And then right into the say the name again. Agerium.
A Najarum.
Yeah, see, that's the marijuana thing backwards. I keep telling you about.
Well, that's why I mouthed it. That's why I mouthed it when he said it. I said Najarum. That's the one. I got it. I had to remember myself.
Dude, I could pronounce that word with 3 dictionaries and a speech therapist.
One day you will.
When I created the name, I created it as Anajaram, and then 106.7 was announcing a show we was playing, and they pronounced it as a Najram, and I was like, "Fuck, that sounds way smarter."
It does sound badass, dude. A Najram.
Pretty cool.
So yeah, that's how it became that.
Okay.
And most people can't pronounce it anyway, so they just say marijuana backwards.
That's what I say. That's totally what I say.
It works.
Yeah, my
Good
friend's
shit.
band, marijuana backwards. Yeah, that's the legit. He totally
Right.
did that.
Dude, I totally call their band that. It's like I don't even say, "Look, that band." I say, "No, dude,
People
we're
know
gonna go."
what you're talking about.
Yeah, we're gonna go. You go, who you gonna go check out? And I said, the marijuana spelled backwards guys.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Clayton, you a trip, bro.
There he is. So what about Derek, sir?
Yeah, let's hear about Derek.
Lord.
I can tell you about Derek. Derek, look,
Oh,
two
God.
cabooses bumped, and an egg fell out of Hobo's ass and hatched, and that was Derek.
I was the egg that I was the reproductive system of 2 cultures combined.
The prodigal son has returned.
Well, I see you wearing that D-Rex shirt though, Derek.
Yeah, I had to. It was getting a little hot, man. I was wearing all black earlier until I started frying like a chicken, and I was like, eh.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, the one good thing I love about Oklahoma, it's got cool breezes.
yeah.
That shit is like foreign language in Louisiana. Like, it makes me want to run around streaking.
Oh,
man.
No, I'm just kidding. No. I'm just joking with y'all.
Let
I
us
couldn't
know
do
before
that.
you do that so we can take it off air so we don't get bumped off and barred, okay? We'll still tune in, but
No, so like I started basically what started me into music was my dad, who got me into all the stuff I listen to now. He had a guitar, and I used to get off of school, and I had ADHD, so I was trying to keep myself busy, and games wasn't doing it. So I decided one day I'd pick up the guitar, and then ever since then, I've always had a passion for music, no matter what style, genre it is. I do a little bit of anything that I can put my mind to. Eventually, I'll learn it. And I started my first death metal band was back in 2013. It was a band called Divergence. We didn't really do much. We recorded an EP, never played no shows. Well, we split up. Me and the old bass player of Constricted, Clive, me and him split ways with them because he was the bass player in that band. And then we started brainstorming ideas, and that was whenever Constricted came into play. And we had a big rough patch from 2016 all the way until pretty much this year.
March of this year.
Yeah, March of this year. And whenever we found out that JC had brain cancer, we just called him up, and I found out that Sacred was actually playing the show that I booked.
JC being the bass.
Yeah,
player.
wow.
Yeah, he was one of the original members of Constricted. He used to be a guitar player, but we
The benefit.
yeah, we did the benefit for him, and then after we did the benefit for him, we just decided to keep it rolling because, why stop there? It brought us back together. There was a reason we came back together for that. So
It was a good thing anyway.
it's a good thing we did because we haven't stopped. I tell you what, I feel like we're driving Tesla with no brakes.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about that is now y'all need to relocate somewhere between Biloxi and Panama City. I don't care where in that area. Well, wait, hold on. I don't care where in that area y'all go, but that's my depth for where I would go to be the bass player for y'all's band. So I'm gonna need y'all to move between Biloxi and Panama City.
You're voting. Hey, shit, I tell you what, man. After the storm hit us, bro, we didn't think we was gonna jump back out the gate. We thought we were gonna lose a lot of shows, and in turn, I mean, we lost a few, but as we lose them, we pick up more. So yeah, it's been constant ever since.
Yeah, it hurt to have to cancel that Nothing Sacred show, but too many things just fell through on it. And then the storm hit on top of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we'll do another one.
But yeah, I am glad to see y'all. Well, you know, actually, we lost that connection, kinda. I don't know if it's going to come back because that bar just got took over. New ownership, new name, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, the thing about that is, y'all suck for living so far away. That's all I'm trying to say.
Don't mind traveling.
Yeah, we travel anywhere. We go wherever the road takes us, bro.
So what is what's your favorite venue so far then?
Huh?
So what's your favorite venue so far then?
Oh shit, favorite venue. Cool, damn.
That's a good question.
I would say out of the most active venues we played, probably it would have to be out of Beer Fest and the Kansas show, really.
Which was the Forge.
Yeah, which was the Forge in Wichita, Kansas. Yeah, last night was the shit too, though. So I don't know, man.
I totally knew your ass was going to say the Beer Fest, though.
Yeah,
they're all good.
It was fun, man, because when we started back in March, when we brought this band back, people had always heard the name. They never was able to put the music to the name. They just knew the name. When people say Constricted, they knew of the name. They just didn't know the band itself. And when we've been kind of talking amongst each other, and on these long road trips that we do, we try to document, video, do whatever. Eventually we want to pile it all together and give people a behind the scenes look at what it's like on the road with us. Because we're not uptight. We talk to anybody, we do whatever. Like in Kansas, it was crazy because out of all the shows that I've ever did in my life, even as a hip hop artist, I've never had somebody come up to me and ask us to sign our merch. Some dude bought a shirt and had us all sign the snake eye in the middle of it in Kansas, and I was like, whoa, shit, okay. These dudes, cool. Pretty fucking legit. That's whenever it started really hitting me. I'm like, bro, we're actually in fucking Kansas, then we just played a fucking show in a whole nother state.
Yeah. They liked us. Yeah.
See, but then I'm used to driving, though. That's all I do for a living. So it's like I'm fucking Jason Statham sometimes.
Where are you at with the $60?
I don't know. I think I was on bars, bro. Yeah. I think I was taking a trip intergalactic species.
Intergalactic. Hey, y'all were talking like that Beastie Boys video earlier too, like intergalactic.
I know. Planetary. Yeah.
we feel. Yeah. Like on the road in, man. Like on the road in, there's just so much. It's awesome doing these shows because we literally do it out of our own expense, out of our own pockets, just to do it. Because we're looking more forward to the road trips and getting to see things we never really seen, We love playing shows. That's what we do, It's one of our favorite things to do.
It's all about the experience.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well,
if you don't experience, you're not living.
Well, I'm going to tell y'all for one, the last show, hell's the last show I've done, I think. But y'all were at it. And y'all were just, I've known a couple of y'all for a while and this and that and the other, but y'all were just a real cool vibe to hang out with. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see it on the road. Every time people tell me about you coming through town or whatever, y'all just like this caravan of a great fucking party vibe, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
We're all trying to be positive, man.
Yeah, we trying, brother. Yeah.
We want to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? We want everybody else to enjoy too. So try to bring the goodness.
Trying to use my dome piece right now to block out that sun so y'all not blinded by the light. Blinded by the light.
We blinded by all that bling off your teeth.
Bling bling.
I'm a transporter by day, rocker by night. I transport goods in the services of DoorDash.
Oh man.
Hey,
All right.
All right.
not a-
Tom's gonna introduce himself with his musical background.
That was my
man-
next. That was, yeah, let's get back to Tommy.
Hey, what's up? Tommy
What's up?
Cox.
what's
I'll
up?
make it short. Yeah. I started when I was about 12. Got my first guitar from my dad. I just never stopped ever since then. But I've been in all kind of bands. But like the main ones, I had a lot of good ones. But I went into the Ball Dog Project. We did a lot. Most of it was cover bands. Before that, I had a couple real serious bands, but it never fell through. So anyway, I got with Ball Dog. That's how I met this fool. We did a show with him, and I dug the hell out of it, you know. Tommy. So yeah, man, all kind of stuff was happening over there on my end as well. So I jumped in on it, and that was
2016, 17.
yeah, something like that, 2016,
Yeah.
and
Into 2016 was right when we played our last show.
yeah, but we wasn't really doing nothing because we was having problems finding musicians,
Right.
bass players, drummers. But I was in another band I got started, St. Crow, and all the members pretty much was in this other band. It was called Nothing Sacred, but we wind up being called Nothing Sacred. Yeah, we lost the drummer, and then that's how we got this guy over here, Chris.
Awesome.
So that's how that story goes.
Well, the
We've
thing
been
about that,
getting it ever since.
the thing about that story is that I could totally see that happening when like you meet Chris, because y'all are just so very dynamic musicians, but you're on the same page tone wise. So it's like I could see that meeting, like the realms interacting. You know, the first time y'all seen each other, I could totally see that meeting happen, brother.
That's how it went down, man. It's been great. You know?
So Tommy, what's your
we've been
musical?
rolling with it.
What's your musical
What's that?
influences that got you into guitar?
Oh, well, Black Sabbath won for sure. That was number one. Then I got harder, you know, Slayer, you know.
Fucking Slayer.
all that
Ow!
stuff. But, you know, we all grew up with classic rock, man. You know,
Right.
so I got a lot to go with that. You know, a lot of it came from the classic rock.
70s.
But I listen to everything. I even listen to rap.
So Megadeth
You know
or
what I'm saying? I listen to
Metallica?
everything.
It's Team Metallica.
Oh, that's the ultimate question, huh?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
I gotta know.
Man, I think I might stay away from that question.
No, I want to hear you. What is it?
Team Metallica.
I would have to
son.
say Megadeth.
Yeah, I'm
Yes, I won. Okay, I won that round. Let's
Yeah, I
hear
was about
everybody
to say
else's
that's
input.
one time. That's one motherfucking time.
Okay.
I got smacked, though. That's why I wanted to stay away from that question.
You were like, oh god,
Crystal, have you listened to the video that I sent you of these guys?
Which I didn't get a video from
The Beer Fest one?
Yeah,
the one
Yeah.
from a while
Yeah,
ago.
check that one
Yeah,
out.
I sent it like 2 nights ago, woman.
a while.
But anyways,
There
anyways,
you go, Tom. Now we got all three of them in there. Look at that. Well, now we look like a Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
no, but Tommy's guitar playing is like Crowbar on steroids. He's got these deep,
Yeah.
grungy, groovy things that just like come out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And then Sampy
Thank you, man.
has footwork. It's like it's Chris Adler-ish, dude. It really is. And I'm like, it's amazing. It's amazing to hear you guys together. You know what I mean? It really is.
Thank you.
It's a very, very, very tight knit group of musicians we got, bro.
That
That's
means a lot coming from you, man.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Well, I've heard a lot of good things on mini ends. You know, I've seen stuff on Facebook. I've heard good things from people we've interviewed. You know, the Mississippi and Louisiana scene over there is thriving, in my opinion, compared to a lot of scenes. You know, as far as musician support. So for y'all, what would you say are some of the musicians that are your favorite to play with locally, or the favorite to go check out and see?
You talking about locally as New Orleans and stuff?
Yeah,
or
that
Mississippi?
area.
Well, we know you're going to say Killhammer, dude. Just say it.
He already said Carrie was watching, so.
Oh, is it?
Dude, look, Killhammer is always a phenomenal talent, and dude,
Oh, yeah.
I grew close with Carrie through the year of COVID when COVID hit, and it gave me a whole new appreciation for him as well. Like, not only does he brew beer, he does this, he helps other people, he helps artists. I mean, for the longest time before I had my car, this man was bringing me back and forth all the way to Louisiana just so I could see my kids. So,
Right.
I mean, yeah, and for practice too,
Yeah, he
just
was
to make it
bringing
to
the practice.
practice, you know. And like, I mean, he overall, he's more than just the president of the GCMA. He's one of the greatest people around that I've ever. Look at
Gotta
it.
get bit.
Look, we got fucking
Got some live action like that.
we dude, we're reeking of cake.
Yeah, look, we got Dead Machine Theory.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Yeah, they are. That's a good band.
Okay.
Southern Mentality, they're good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit. I would even.
There's a lot.
Formag, we recently played with them. They were fucking cool. Them dudes are badass. Formag's on their shit.
You got Razor Death Toll.
Razor Death Toll.
Yeah, Razor
Dude,
Death
that's
Toll's
fucked
awesome.
up, man. Like,
You heard of them? They're pretty badass, man.
they're brutal, man. We're actually trying to get them on a lot of these out-of-state adventures as well,
Right.
because they need some out-of-state recognition as well, man. That's what we're doing this for. You know, we're trying to open up the floodgates for every other band that wants to do exactly what we do.
Right?
We're trying to get these places locked in. That way, if somebody comes up and say, "Hey, we need a show in Oklahoma," boom, we got you. So let's get it set up. You know,
Right.
Yep,
Like-
hey, that's the way the GCMA was built on the Gulf Coast. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Well, it's
But
all
it's just-
networking.
exactly, bro.
But just to be honest with you, Florida's just is kind of dead right now. Panama City's about the only game in town as far as what's coming up. You know,
Yeah,
Fort Walton's throwing some stuff at the downtown music hall and places like that. But like I said, our venue in Pensacola got bought. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
So those watching in the Pensacola area, if y'all would like some metal mayhem in your establishment, we're here to bring it, right?
That's
Death
right.
metal couillons, bro.
Yeah.
We call it combo metal.
Yeah.
Oh, check this out. I totally
Dude, that's a
forgot.
bunch of them.
I totally didn't even tell you the story the other night, Crystal.
Mm.
But you know, I went and got you that monster before I came up to intermission, right?
Yes.
All right, now you remember the Shell station I told you I went to get it, right?
Yeah. What about
Well, you know the GCMA was invented right across the street from that store, right?
I did not know that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I had this whole nostalgia moment when I was getting your monster and stuff. You know what I mean? But I totally didn't even tell you about it. But I was just
It
thinking
started
about
off
that.
in Florida.
Yeah, this is
Well,
where it
that's
all began.
Kevin and Killhammer joined forces, and that's where the GCMA
Well,
was created.
it was
Oh,
kind of
man.
like, you know, they had already been doing a string of shows together. That's just the place
Yeah.
where everybody was drunk enough and in the parking lot enough to be like, all right, we're gonna do this, you know. And you know, we all took a picture underneath the bridge and shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Yep.
I'm just saying it was kind of a nostalgic moment for me because you know I was going to see her actually downtown and she asked me for a monster, and I was like, all right, and it's right that store is right across the street from that hotel bar thing where it happened at. And, you know, I was actually there that night. I was drunker than dog shit, but I was there. You know what I mean?
But were you really there if you were drunker?
He was taking
Look,
intergalactic trips.
There's a hotel. Look, it's a hotel bar thing, and it was in the downstairs part. You know the place, right? Don't you, Crystal? Back porch?
Yeah, back door, yeah.
All right. So, anyways, they have the hotel that like goes around the parking lot like this, and all Killhammer. You know, Dark Star Coven was local. You know, Dread was in the house. You know, they had all Killhammer rented these rooms, and Carrie must have brought like 5-6 cases of mead and like just like ice chest full of beer. We're like totally parking lot pimping, like you wouldn't believe in the middle of Pensacola. You know what I mean? But That's the night that it all officially came together. That's the 1717 moment. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's good. That's awesome. That's cool though. How long has Constricted been in the GCMA?
Oh shit! Just as of recently, really.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking about it last year when we were kind of doing stuff, but we closed the doors last year all because of COVID hit. It put a lot of strain. I wasn't able to get a job, wasn't able to get back and forth for practice, and I didn't want to keep nobody waiting for me, you know, because I didn't know when I was going to get on my feet. So pretty much it kind of just happened this year. I got inducted in last year before we started kicking back up again. Yeah, we were always staying in contact because we were always so close before. You know, we just never really had I didn't really have the time to commit to it like I wanted to. So but
me and Tommy were inducted in February with Nothing Sacred.
yeah.
Right.
Well, you know, Chris as well. Like, you know, with I can't pronounce the name. We'll just say the name, and like, you know, like that was before the GCMA, but still, they were doing a lot of shows with Dread. You know, 21 Rising. We were was actually supposed to do a show with you when I was in 21 Rising, but your daughter was born like the night before that or something. You had to haul ass or some shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a throwback. How old's your daughter now?
She just turned 8 on September 17th, man.
Damn, it's been 8 years since.
Does it make you feel old, Clayton?
It's been 8 years since I was cool. What the fuck?
Right?
Well, you remember 8 years ago, dude, I was like skinnier. And like I had fly chicks all over me and shit. It was a good time.
Oh, man. So if you had a dream,
Picking off your coattails, man.
if you had a dream venue to play at, if you could play anywhere in the world, each individually or even as a band, where would you play?
Oh, I would have to say my biggest one would be Bakken Open Air Fest. That would be sick.
Okay.
That would be sick.
Hell yeah.
I don't know about him or Tommy, but I know Bakken for me, for sure. That would be just anywhere across the pond, man. Like, they all love music that way.
Right.
Oh, which one for you, bro?
I don't really have a certain venue in mind, man. My biggest thing is I want to play a show with Pyro. That's always been a dream.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. That'd be awesome.
I love playing.
Does it have to be a venue?
It does not have to be a venue.
Like
it can be anywhere.
Yeah, any dream gig, brother. Any dream gig.
I want to do like on a mountain somewhere or something, man.
Fuck yeah.
Red Rock.
Man, make go your ass home with your mouth.
Look, he said on a mountain. Look, this dude, he's going to end up doing a live stream looking like the dude from Firewind on a...
Your sound man. Look, your sound man's going to be Pablo Escobar.
Now all we got to do is just set up in the parking lot.
Boom, we got you, boo, yeah.
Just play for Little Niagara Falls, bro. Do it all acoustic.
Your sound man's going to be Juan Celawente and his trusty fucking mule carrying PA enclosures up a hill.
Next thing you know, we have beer in the crowd. Have bikes come up.
Oh, no.
Riding some bikes.
It would definitely be a rock concert.
I'm going to tell you this.
Yeah. Literally, shit.
I think all of y'all have done this individually with or with other bands or whatever. But I would really love to hear you guys at Tipitina's.
Some what?
At Tipitina's. I would really love to hear Constricted. I haven't been to Tipitina's in like 20 years or something, but it had a great sound system in there. And for y'all's sound, the way Tommy uses a 7-string to compensate for the bass tone, oh my God, that sound system would go crazy, bro.
Fucking right.
Dude, we definitely...
I played Tipitina's last in 2011.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we can definitely try that.
That'd be awesome.
Good goal, bro.
It's time.
That's a good goal.
What's that?
Yeah.
Hey, it's the CBGBs of New Orleans, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what? I never even considered that. I never considered there was a CBGB in New Orleans.
Well, there's a couple places that could be comparable. New Orleans is full of common places, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
but
Tipitina's,
like, you know, back in the day, you know, Acid Bath, even Razor White, they all used to play at Tipitina's and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
dude,
what about...
Tipitina's is like It's a legend.
Now you said your next show, just to make sure. When's your next show again?
Twist the
October
Line.
30th, Twist the Line.
Yep.
Twist
Night
the
before
Line
Halloween.
In Metairie,
in Metairie.
Louisiana.
All
Yep.
right.
Constricted. Oh,
But what about
sake.
Morero? Bum, bum,
Yeah.
Y'all probably don't even remember that song, huh?
Eh.
What the fuck
Yeah,
are they
nobody really
yelling?
wants to do metal really too much, but we're gonna break them out that habit soon enough.
Unless you're the cover band, I'll be the cover band.
Hey, let's tell them that we're a cover band, and when they book us, they'll just show up and play all our own shit.
Right.
Yeah, they'll be like,
See what they do.
I've totally done that before, bro.
oh my god, who's surprised? Who's surprised?
Giving it, don't stop breathing.
Yeah, show up
Metal
and do Gore's version of "Carry My Wayward Son" or whatever the hell the name of that song is.
Oh my god.
Dude, that would be sick, bro.
Cover that Gore did, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all can show up and just do the Gore version of "Carry On Wayward Son." You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Dude,
No,
that's what I'm
we're a cover band. Check out this Gore.
Yeah, you can do all rock covers. You can do like Kill Switch's Holy Diver. You can do like it's not a bad
Let's
idea.
fucking do that one day, bro. Let's do a fucking big
No.
compilation, fucking.
A cover of covers.
Yeah.
Dude, no, I got the ultimate song for you like that. You gotta check it out, D. It's called "Stop
Bro.
Fucking With Me," and it's Little John remixing Slayer's "South of Heaven" riff, dude. Y'all's got to do that. Y'all have got to do that, bro.
I fucking love that shit.
And you know what, D-Rec?
They
You
took Players Out of Heaven and made a rap beat behind it, and they fucking did a song over. Yes.
That's awesome.
that's
What's that?
awesome. I just said it was awesome.
Right?
Oh,
It's called
it was
"Stop
sick,
Fucking With Me."
man.
Uh,
Stop fucking with me, bro. I fucking love this shit. Dude, I used to get buckets fucking my room, bro. Throw shit. That's probably why I had so many holes in my door. I listen to shit like that growing up.
Well, check this out, D. What you got on the rap horizon, like with your little homeboys and shit like that? I know y'all like to travel around in like a group. You know what I mean? What y'all got going on?
Right now we don't have anything. I'm actually I just released my latest album, Walking My Shoes. I got another one I'm working on, Nailing the Coffin. That should be released. I'm trying to aim for the end of the year, but with the way it's going, it might be probably around New Year's. But after that, I'm gonna start gearing up some bigger shows. I'm not gonna do too many smaller shows. It'll be a lot of big time, bigger kind of things, out of state ventures, kind of like we're doing with Constricted a little bit.
Hey, what'd you say that album you just released name was?
Oh,
Walking My Shoes.
the one that I just
Well, wait,
released
no.
is
Hey, it's Walking My
Shoes.
Shoes, but hold on. I was going somewhere with this. What'd you say the name of that album was?
The next one would be Nailing the Coffin.
No, the one before that.
Oh, Walking My Shoes. We got.
And where'd you film the video for the single for that at?
Yes, For My Sons was under the graffiti bridge in Pensacola.
That's right. That's what I was trying to get out. You're on Pensacola Podcasters, baby. You got to say that. You know?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
Bridge, man. Hey, For My Sons, bro.
Get Pico with some.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it, man, because that's the best part about going out of state. You get to do things like that. Like we just, I don't know if y'all saw the poster picture we posted yesterday, the new band picture, but that was actually taken offside the interstate in Oklahoma next to some mountain type formations in the side of the road and shit. It was cool, bro. Like
At your next venue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I actually used that picture to plug this show on my Facebook page.
Yes.
Yo,
But check this out. Another thing about that, the 21 Rosin picture that I rotate, that was like our best shot ever, was taken on side the Celtic, bro, with a cell phone and a filter put over it. And it's like the best band picture I've ever gotten out of any band and everything, bro.
Yeah. Hey, look, that's how it works sometimes. But
Hell yeah, bro. Hey, and that's all we use really is our own cell phones, everything, man. Like,
have a camera.
yeah.
well,
We don't
Well,
have
I mean,
no photography experience. We
If y'all got up to date cell phones though, they got some badass cameras on some of the cell phones nowadays.
Yeah.
yeah.
They do.
It's crazy, man. Like, it's awesome to be able to do it all yourself. Like, that's why we're trying to lock in all these states to do our own little independent tour, you know?
Yeah.
Because,
Y'all gonna have to start Curse of the Black Bayou Records.
That's what I'm saying. Something like that, something swamp style, bro. Like,
You can start your own podcast.
Oh, there. Oh.
Venom.
Constricted recordings.
But it would be cool. It would be like an on the scene type thing. It could be like an underground thing with like Constricted. They could go around and they could tour. They could talk to the fans and what they like about the shows and stuff, which would promote you. Yeah. I'm just saying. Look.
Don't get Derek excited. The motherfucker's about to explode. Look at him. Shaking like a coke in the bottom of the line.
Ideas are running like 5Ks, bro. 10 hours sitting spewing ideas, nothing but them.
Look, I'm just saying, it is a good idea because I'd watch it. I'd be interested to see the adventures y'all would get into, and you wouldn't be relying on cell phone service.
The ventures that they get into is illegal in 32 different countries. I'm just saying.
I bet.
I'm telling you, we've been driving around with a U-Haul trailer in spaces that you can't even really fit 2 cars in.
Proud of you.
Well, yeah. Hey, we're turning 2 ways into 1 ways for a little while.
Yeah, I bet you did.
I had a freaking Intelli going both ways one time. They called it 2 ways.
All right.
Sounds like he was on some Motley Crue type stuff on the dirt, right?
Well, you know, I grew up in the 80s. I remember that. You know what I mean? That's like when we used to stay, look, at the Zalman's right over the big bridge. There's a place that used to be called the Bayou Family Restaurant. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The big Naughty Bridge. Man, look, we used to, when I was a kid there, look, I bought this big boss jacket from Sam's Club, right? And we'd go in there and I'd stuff my pockets with the crawfish buffet. And then we'd run and sneak around to the bar side and watch the bands because they had a glass door behind the stage where the bands played. We'll be back there eating crawfish at that glass door watching the bands.
Well, you know, it's better than popcorn.
Look, I've ruined every jacket doing that because it smelled like shit after that, putting them crawfish in there.
Because you stuff them in the pockets. You're like, cool.
Hey, they get the whole meaning of now and later.
Hey, so check this out. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we got a little time constraint issue going on here, fellas. But we got to continue this. Definitely come back in town. Anything you want to plug before we go?
Shit.
Pensacola podcast show.
Yes. Pensacola podcast.
Hey, look, brother. Look, I love all you motherfuckers. Keep doing what you do, and we got to catch up soon. You know what I mean?
Hey,
love you, brother.
We're gonna. Hey, maybe we're having an in-person appearance one day. We'll come show up in Pensacola one day.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Knock on your doors like some Christmas carolers.
Oh my god! Heavy metal Christmas carols. It's been a whole thing I wanted to do. I'm down.
No, she actually mentioned this to me when we first started talking. And I was like, I'm totally down with that. Oh, so we gonna really get one this season, huh?
Oh, I hope so.
Us too. Us five is a hell of a start. That's all I'm trying to say. We got little drummer boy over there with his fucking nutcracker drum connected to his nuts.
Boudreaux and Thibodeau plus the 3 couillons. Dude, that's gonna be
the 3 couillons. Hey, we're gonna have to get a P-roll with alligators pulling it. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man! You gotta put the crawfish in the P-roll. The alligators are the thing to ride in on.
Lord have mercy.
Anyways, check this out, guys.
Ride horses, we ride gators.
But I totally appreciate you guys hanging out with us.
Yes.
I love every hair on your fucking coon ass body. And I'll let Crystal say bye to you now.
All right. No, I really appreciate you guys. And keep rocking. Please get home safe and keep us updated on anything you got going on. We'll share it.
Oh, thank you. Thanks
awesome.
a lot.
Thank you.
Love y'all.
Love you guys.
Thank y'all for having me.
Of course. Have a good one.
It could be my friend.
All right. Let's see y'all.
All right, y'all.
All right, bye, y'all. Okay,
Well,
don't report.
that was
It
delightfully
does it
fun.
every time. Yes. I'm going to go ahead and introduce the next guest. I'm going to surprise them.